Hey everybody, I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your strength and power with weights workout. This is a full body workout where I'll be using dumbbells and kettlebells. If you have both, use them. Otherwise, just use what you have available to you. And I'll be giving you lots of different options. So this is a great workout for beginners, especially if you are new to adding some power training. We're gonna start back to basics. Second round, you'll have an option to add some power. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our bodies moving. Little march and pump your arms. Let's roll through those shoulders, right through here. We're gonna keep this warm up pretty short, but we are going to get the blood flowing, get our body's temperature up, and get some movement prep, so a little mobility work of the movements that we're gonna be doing. So as you can tell, I have both dumbbells and kettlebells behind me. Let's roll the hips right here. You can use just dumbbells or just kettlebells or keep it body weight, whatever you have available to you and whatever is best for where you are in your journey. Let's add a little squat right here. So you don't have to get super high or super low with the knees or the squat, but just get the movement through. So I'm gonna be working with my 10 and 15 pound kettlebells and my 18 and my 26 pound kettlebell. So, sorry, dumbbells, 10 and 15. I think I said that. Here we go. So go ahead and take it right here. Just kind of shift your weight side to side, opening up the hips. You can even walk your feet out a little bit more and then take it to a little side lunge. So bent leg, straight leg. You can reach one down, one up. So I'll be alternating between dumbbells and kettlebells, but again, you use whatever is best for you. If you need to take it down or take it up, listen to your body. So let's take this where we do a little step out, reach up, big arms, reach up. Again, you don't have to get super low or super high, but just get the movement. Throughout this workout, I'm gonna encourage you to be where you are today. That's both where you are on your journey. Maybe you're here because you're a beginner or a beginner. You're getting back into it. Let's take those hands behind our head and do a hinge. Drive the hips to the back. Stand up straight, open up the chest, looks like this. So if you're newer to this or getting back into this, really listen to your body, and you may wanna stay with our first round. We're gonna call that our back to basics round. What that means is we're gonna go one round of back to basics exercises. Let's take our hands right here, roll through the back. It's a little standing cat-cow. You can balance on a wall if you need to. And then round two, we're gonna add some power. So if you're able, go ahead and walk those hands out into that high plank. If you need to, join me down on your knees, or you can have your hands on the wall, a chair, a couch, something like that. But if you can be in that high plank, just do a little forward and back, get the core fired up. And then we're gonna take a little rotate to each side. You can do this with your knees down just like this to open up, or you can be up on those toes, whatever is best for you. Little rotation, warming up through the spine, through the core. So our second round, we will have a power version of that same move. If power is not right for you or you're not ready for that yet, and don't worry, it's not gonna mean that everything is jumping. In fact, you can keep it all low impact and still add the power. Walk those hands back or slowly make your way up, slowly round it up. Right through here, let's do a little tap back. So round one, we have a lower body, an upper body, and a core. Back to basics. Round two, we'll go shorter on time, 40 seconds down to 30 seconds, and we will add some power. Again, I'll give you options. Be where you are today. This is your workout. You do you. Let's take it out right here. Little hamstring curls, bring them up. All right, so with that, remember when we're adding power, it's about momentum. So what is power? Power is where we get speed and strength together. So our back to basic strength, we're gonna take it nice and slow. Often when we're doing cardio or when we're doing, training for athletics, we add speed. This is where we put those together. It'll make sense. If it's new to you, don't worry, I'm gonna talk you through it. If you've done this before, let's have fun with it, and I encourage you to go heavy. All right, so we're starting with 40 seconds, starting with our basics, basic squat. I'm gonna have a kettlebell here for my goblet squat. You can also have one dumbbell, or you can have two weights down by the side, or again, just keep it body weight. But we're sitting low like we're sitting in a chair, driving up through those knees. So one weight in the center, lower high, and let's get 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, often I will start off these workouts with those bigger muscles, so often a squat or a lunge, or a deadlift, something where we're really getting those bigger compound movements, a lot of muscles involved. Drive up and through. And breathe. Connecting with the core at the top. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. All right, so now I'm gonna move to 2 dumbbells and we're going to our bent over row. So if you only have 1 weight or a kettlebell, you can alternate between the 2. Otherwise, we're in that hinge position. Bring the elbows up, take them down. I'm gonna grab my 15s here. You do what's best for you. These are strong muscles. Go ahead and hinge, core engage. Here we go. Now, some things to think about. We want that back nice and straight. So if it doesn't feel right for you to have your feet together, if you feel something in your low back, you can always stagger your feet like this. Think about pulling the shoulder blades in and working those big muscles along your spine. So likely, pull those shoulders in right here. And I like to think about pulling the weights towards your hips, elbows up to the sky, but trying to keep your upper back and your neck pulled down. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, now set those down. Now 1 medium weight, we're gonna do a little alternating chop and press. So we're gonna think of this as core, but it's gonna get upper body as well. You're either going here, press, or you can add a knee with it and a press. So I'm gonna grab my 10, 1 weight in the center, side to side. Here we go. So hip, curl, press. Little twist, curl, press. If you wanna add a little more, and up, and up, just like that. And breathe. So you notice, yes, we're getting core as we twist, but we're also getting those arms, those buys, those shoulders, upper pull and upper push. Again, you can keep it slow and up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, breathe. Now, we're getting it all done again. Here's what we've got. We're gonna do a power squat. Now, 30 seconds only of each of these moves with a 30-second rest because your heart rate is probably gonna get up a little bit more. We're gonna hold that weight at the bottom. You can drop it down, either come up on your toes or drop it down with a little jump. If you don't wanna put the weight down, just keep it body weight. Here we go, 30 seconds, down, power. Stand up straight. Squat, power. Stand up straight. You don't have to jump to get the power. Just really think driving out of those heels, right? Down. Here we go. If you're just doing it on the toes, you can hold onto that weight. If you're jumping, I do encourage putting the weight down, but up to you. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. So see, we can add that power. Catch your breath after that. Heart rate's probably getting up there. We can add that power just with intention. You don't have to be jumping, you don't have to be running, but you can add that power. Here's what we've got for our row. Whew, we're gonna do what we call a power pull. So we have 30 seconds each side. We're gonna drop it down a little, we're gonna pull it up. So think of it as an upright row. If that doesn't feel right for you, just keep it with that regular row. One side, 30 seconds, then we breathe, get the other side. Here we go. Little slight hinge. Now here's the full power, pulling that elbow up, or even here, but if that's not right for you, you can stay in the hinge or bring it up. Bring it up. So little power through the back, through the shoulders, through the core. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Little shorter break on this one, but we're gonna get that other side. Same thing. Again, power up, upright row, or here, or regular row. Here we go. Woo! Here, power. I can already tell my left side feels a little different. If the hinge is not right for you, you can keep it right here. Still do it there, or again, here. can still get the power. Up to you. So really using that hinge. So a lot of times when we're adding power, we're adding more of that full body momentum. Right here. 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right, team, so now we're going to one side again, and we're gonna think of it as that, kind of like that wood chop, but we're gonna twist, twist, press one side. Now, if you want, you can think of it as more of a chop. Otherwise, here, here, up. And one more thing, if you wanted to add a little handoff, you can do that too. You keep it in the hand that you'll be pressing with. You go side, up, up. Join me here. Here we go. Twist. If you want to keep it low impact, you don't have to add the power. You can keep it nice and small here, or here, 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 here. So lots of core, but again, also upper body. I know. Across your body. Turn on the knees and the hips and breathe, catch your breath. So notice I was doing a little pivot just to give me a little extra support because your power is coming from here just as much as it's coming from your arms. Same thing over here. You're getting power from the arms, but you're also getting power pushed through. Here we go. Side. Take it here, 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 here. Core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. All right, team, catch your breath after that. Let's grab a quick sip of water and we're going into circuit 2. Woo! Hopefully you are feeling good, feeling that heart rate get up. Cheers, y'all. So as you can tell, similar movements. We start back to basics, just what you're used to or what you're learning. And then when we add that power, we add a little momentum, a little more full body, a little more speed, but you can make it your own. Let's take it here. All right, team, so same idea here. You can go dumbbells or kettlebells. I'll be going back and forth between the two. On these, I'm gonna do dumbbells for my back to basics, and then I'm gonna add a kettlebell for that power version. So we're starting with a deadlift. We're gonna hinge, weights coming right down the front of the legs, and then stand up straight. So back of the legs, it's that hinge pattern. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And stand up straight. Down. Stand up straight. Zip up that core at the top. Connect with your glutes and your hamstrings, back of your legs and your butt. But what we're not doing is swinging those hips forward, right? We're connecting nice and tight. Shoulders stay back. Paint the front of the legs with your weights. Take it here. Right here. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, so now I'm gonna take it with my 10s, your basic bicep curl and shoulder press. All right, so we're coming here, here, down, down. You know it, we've done it before, and we got a little bit of that with our cross, our chops, but let's take it here. Here we go. Curl, press, bring them in, bring them down. If that's not right for you, you can always take it alternating, one at a time. Curl, press, or another option is just one dumbbell or kettlebell. Curl, press, whatever feels best for you. Again, I want you to be challenged, but you shouldn't be killing yourself. You shouldn't be doing it where you're gonna be so sore you're not gonna wanna come back to a workout, or that you hate every minute of it. It's okay. You don't like parts of it, like right here when we get to the end, but you should feel empowered by this, not beat down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so next move, we're taking it to a plank, and we're just gonna take our knees across. Low impact. You can either take it on the floor with me, you could take it on the wall, bring those knees across, or suspended on an incline, or you can keep your knees down. Join me here. Here we go, take them across. Take them across. So you can keep that toe down like I'm doing right here, or you can keep that foot off the ground. Little twist into it, and again, if you need to modify, maybe one knee goes down in between, or you stay on your knees and you just do a little leg lift to the back. So many options here to really just get the core engaged. Push up through those arms. Yes, 10 seconds. Think about lifting from the core. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, slowly make your way up. All right, team, so second round, we're adding some power. What are we gonna do with that deadlift? We're gonna take it to a swing. Now, if you've never done a swing before, really take your time or just keep it with the deadlift. Or if the swing doesn't feel right for your back, keep it with the deadlift. You can do the swing with one heavy dumbbell in the center. It's gonna look like this. Hinge, power up, let it drop. Power up, let it drop. Or the kettlebell. But again, if that's not right for you, just keep the deadlift like we did before. 30 seconds on these power rounds. Let's go ahead, grab that heavy kettlebell. Let's hinge it. Kettlebell or dumbbell, swing or deadlift. Here we go. Let it drop. So you're using the back of your body to power up that weight. You're locking out at the top. That weight is only coming about chest level. Not much higher, right? We're not going over our head. Breathe out. Let it drop. You're not lifting with your arms. You're getting that power coming up. Let it drop. Let it drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Breathe. Whoo. Yes, team, catch your breath. All right, some power with, I'm gonna go with here. So if you don't have a kettlebell, you just keep those dumbbells. If you're familiar with the clean and the press, with dumbbells you can do that. Otherwise, curl, press. Just keep what you just did. Otherwise, our power version is gonna be a clean and a press with the kettlebell. Watch me, a little bit of that hinge again. Clean, catch it, press, right here. Clean, catch it, press. All right, I can go heavier on that, let's do it. All right, team, so 30 seconds, either curl and press with your dumbbells, clean and press with your kettlebell. Little hinge, power. Back to here. If you want, you can do a little rotational press if you've done that before. Otherwise, keep it center. If that doesn't feel right for you, just take it, curl, press, dumbbells or kettlebells. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! All right, team. Now we're back to our climber. Again, you can do it on the wall, you can do it at an incline, you can do it with your knees down, but we're gonna take it up. We're adding a little power, bringing it across. You don't have to run it, you don't have to jump it, but we're gonna add the power as we come across. Whichever way you were doing it, if you wanna be on your knees too, again, you can add the power going back or coming in, but join me here. Here we go. Power, power. So you're staying lifted in the center, strong, pressing up out of those hands and arms. Your wrists should be right beneath your elbows and your shoulders, so make sure you're not sliding back here. Keep your shoulders forward. If you wanna pick up the pace, you can, but don't lose the power. Power, across, power. This is it, then we get some water. I know, I'm feeling it too. 3, 2, 1, stretch it back. Catch your breath, team. Come all the way up. Whew. Anytime I wear light colors, I get those dirty knees, right? All right, let's grab some water. Round 2 is done. I hope it feels like it's going fast, because it feels like it for me. Here's what we got, team. Now this round, we're gonna be up, then we're gonna be back down. I'm gonna give you some options if you need to keep it all standing. Little preview, we're gonna do a side lunge, a stationary side lunge. Then we're gonna add some power to it, just a little push off, all right? triceps, we're either down on the mat or we're over the head. Then we're gonna add a little press to that, something a little bit different. And then we've got either a standing knee tap or toe tap, and then bicycle. Are you with me? All right, so I'm gonna go kettlebell, one heavy kettlebell. You can go two heavy or one heavy dumbbells. We're gonna take it to the side. Your side lunge, you're just shifting your weight to the back, pressing out of it. You're not moving at all. Join me here. Here we go. And here. So I like to have my opposite arm coming across, but if that feels like it's pulling on your back or affecting your posture, two hands on the kettlebell or two dumbbells. Shift the weight into that hip, push out of it. Yes. So it's a slight hinge. It's kind of like a cross between your squat and your deadlift right here. Sit back, drive up out of it, but you're keeping those shoulders pulled back and breathe. Again, you can have two dumbbells. That's what we're gonna do when we add some power. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Whew. We're gonna get same thing, other side. So again, nice and wide, shift the weight into that hip. You can cross the weight or two weights, push out of it through that hip. Are we ready? Second side, let's get it done. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Yes, you can. And up. Here. Yes. Push up out of it. There we go. Into the hip, weight in the heel, core engaged. Sometimes this hand is helpful. We have just about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so next, we're taking it triceps. If you need to take this standing, you're gonna go one or two dumbbells overhead, coming behind your head and here. If you're able, join me down on the mat with two dumbbells. We're going overhead, we're extending it up. Then we'll stay down for toe taps for our core, but if you need to go standing, you can go here, and then when we take it to bicycle, you can go standing bicycle. All right, team, join me on the mat. Down here, we've got our triceps. We're gonna be down, extending them up. So remember, we wanna shift those shoulders back just a bit. Go ahead and join me here. Weights up, shifting back, here we go. Down and up, whoo. So what I meant by that is sometimes our elbows are a little bit forward and we end up coming here. So just starting, shifting them back. Then think 90 degrees with those elbows. You can also always do this with one dumbbell between two hands or one kettlebell if that is a better option for you. Right here, yes you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Wherever you are, we're just gonna do a little toe tap. So if you're on the mat with me, a little tuck of the pelvis, wrap that core, and then tap. We're right here. If you're standing, you can just tap across, but really think about engaging that core. Here we go. Now I know it looks easy, but some things to think about. Again, little tuck of the pelvis, zip it up, button up your rib cage. And if you want, you can extend it out to a little more of a heel tap here, right? Trying not to arch, pulling everything in. Stabilizing core. Again, slow toe tap. And try to think about tabletop here, right? So not here, just take them out just a little bit, feel the difference there. Right here. 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 3, 2, 1. All right, team, so if you're down on the mat, make your way to your feet. Make sure you have some space because we got a power side lunge coming your way. Then we are gonna add some triceps. Then we're gonna finish with the bicycle. All right, team, so this is what it looks like. Instead of your stationary side lunge like we did before, step out, step in. There's your power. So you can keep it one dumbbell or one kettlebell or two. We got 30 seconds. Really let yourself sit into the hip, then push out of it. Shoulders back, core engaged. Let's do it. Power up. Get low, power up. I know this is like a regular side lunge that we often do, so I really want you to think about here to power. So a little bit of speed as we come out of it, but really make sure you're shifting your weight all the way down. So we're not just tap and in, right? We're down, power up right here. Power up. 3, 2, 1, relax. Woo. You can set those down if you need to. Get a little breather. Heart rate's up. We're gonna go into that other side. We got 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here, power up. Low, push out of it. And really challenge your mobility on this as well. Again, if you just wanna keep a stationary side lunge like we did before, that's okay too. Drive it up. Drive it up. Drive it up. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so if you are staying high for triceps, you can go here to here. Your power is in that press. I know we've done a lot of presses so far, so you don't have to do that. You can just keep triceps if you want. If you're down on the mat, it's a little bit of that circle press. So watch me here. Triceps, bring them through. Press and tries, bring them through, all right? So 30 seconds, a little bit of power as you press into it, and then slow and steady on your tries. 3, 2, 1. And circle. Up and around, then steady. Up and around. And here, core engaged. And here, I know. Boom. Yes, 10 seconds. Breathe. And 1. And relax. Stretch it out. All right, team. So let's take it here. You can, if you're standing, you're gonna do a little standing bicycle. You can also just keep it here with a march, but our power is our bicycle. You're not rushing the movement, but you're adding some power, and then you're holding. So power into it, and then hold. Similar to our side lunge, let's wrap that core. Everything pulls in. 30 seconds, strong in that core. 3, 2, 1. Power hold, and hold. There we go. Yes, you can. You can always make it smaller if you need to. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, team, up onto your feet. You know what? I think we have time for a bonus move. Maybe you know it's coming, maybe you're new here, but guess what, team? We don't need 60 seconds. How about 30 seconds of one more swing? If you're new here, I often like to get a second or a third swing in a workout just to really work that power. It's my favorite power move, but to also get that hinge motion that we do all the time, full body movement, especially glutes, hamstrings, back, but lots of core, all of it working together. So whatever you did before in that second round, if you stuck with the deadlift, you stick with the deadlift. If you did the swing, join me for the swing for 30 seconds, and then we're cooling it down. All right, so core engaged, it's a hinge. On the swing, we're just gonna add power coming up, lock it out, then let it drop. Here we go, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, let it drop. So you're locking out at the top, then you're letting it drop, power, let it drop. Here we go. Yes, I know you're tired, so really pay attention to your core, pay attention to your posture, and pay attention to where that power is coming from, the back of your body. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing and relax. Pedal those feet right through here. Catch your breath. All right, team, shake it out. Equipment to the side. Little shakes here. And if it's helpful, you can do little baby kicks, flex the foot. Yes, you can, and yes, you did. Look at that, team. And take those arms out in front while that heart rate comes down. I hope that you felt your strength and your power in this workout. I hope you found your strength and your power. It's already in you. That strength and power is already in you, right? But we can harness it, we can improve it, we can get even stronger, we can get even more powerful. If you're newer to exercise or you're getting back into it, that is a great way to intensify your strength moves. Add a little power. I have several workouts that incorporate both. Let's take those shoulders out here. But it's a really great way to get both working. And we need power because we need power in our everyday life. We need strength because we need it in our everyday life. We need mobility. Why? You get it, right? But this is how we train for it. This is how we get stronger. This is how we prevent injuries. This is how we're ready for whatever life throws at us. And we just feel really good when we do it, right? Nothing makes me feel more powerful than swinging a kettlebell. All right, team, make sure that you leave me a like. Leave me a comment. Make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Please, that helps us get out to so many people, get more people moving and moving in a way that feels good for them, that makes them want to show up. And of course, check us out in the Body Fit Athletic Club and the Body Fit by Amy app. Whew. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your strength and power with weights workout. Great job, everybody.